Am I still a beautiful? We will attempt week 25 of the YouTube Pagan Challenge. What symbols or images mean the most to you? Well, I mean, symbols or images that mean the most to you. 3 come to mind instantly would be, since I wear them all the time, the pentagram and, you know, the 5, well, the 4 elements and aether, you know, and the concept that sticks them all together, and it's kind of a reminder too of, okay, this is what I'm doing. And the triple moon, which, you know, is neat. I've always been drawn to the moon anyways, and all the aspects of that, knowing more about it. And then the 3rd one that comes to mind is the Ankh, or Ankh, the Egyptian symbol for life. Again, growing up with the Egyptian pantheon, you know, understanding that it's the actual word for life. You know, you could write L-I-F-E, and then the Ankh, you got the same concept in 2 ways. So, yeah. As far as, like, the Christian cross, I always found it strange. And I always kind of felt, I'm not quite sure how to, it was just strange to me how people kind of go all goo goo gaga over it. It's like you're, and then I suppose it depends which kind of, you know, section you're from, how you kind of look at it. You know, is it a symbol of, you know, it's a torture device. You killed a guy on this thing, you know, and there's different versions of it. So it always felt awkward to me, if that makes sense. And especially since it was like shoved into your face too. You're like, okay, back off, dude. So, symbols, and see, those are the symbols that come to mind, obviously. Images that mean most to you. Being a visual person, I don't think that's a question I can kind of coalesce into a concept that is a nugget of information. I'm drawn to artistry. Like, if you Google, like, pagan images or Wiccan images, there's some awesome artwork, and some of them are just like, wow. That's why I have my little thingy up there of, like, different images. I could probably add more even. You know, things like that just sort of impact you visually, but there's no, like, there's this picture here I found online, and I don't know what the picture was originally, if this was originally the reason it was created. I don't know who the artist is, and of course I don't know if you can read. It goes, Mother God is Father God. I believe in God, I just don't see him as a single parent. So, and it just, you know, hit me, the wording and the imagery, you know, caught me. That's why I printed it up and put it in a frame there. So, you know, it just, being, you know, the TV always going in the head, you know, I can only kind of generalize, but as far as, like, symbols, the pentagram, the triple moon, and I think the pentagram is probably the most impactful, because that's why when I picked this, I didn't want a straight up pentacle, because, you know, I didn't want it to be, like, obvious. So I kind of did, like, a frilly version. So you're kind of like, only a couple of times that people, you know, they'll know it. If they know it, they'll see it for what it is. Otherwise, it's just, you know, a pretty necklace, you know. So kind of hiding in plain sight type of thing. But then too, you can kind of realize, okay, this particular person might have delved a little deeper and is willing to understand. You know, there's a little more education thing, other than Mother going, is that a pentacle? Well, on Supernatural, I'm like, my hands aren't big enough for that level of facepalm. But I think I've answered that previously in a video. So, yeah, that's the best I can can do, really, as far as symbols and images. And again, I still feel, there's a lot to learn. So, again, it's sort of a reminder to keep educating myself. So I suppose, like, other symbologies, I like my Pandora bracelet here, kind of represents me. I have my pyramids, I have my book, I have my Autobot symbol, my skull, my skulls. Some came from my nieces. And this is one he gave me this year for Christmas. It's my zodiac symbol of Gemini. So, yeah, I mean, for me, symbols are reminders of things. Things that kind of, like, keep your perspective. Like signposts, the symbol of a stop sign, what it means, and we all kind of agree to it, just... Someday this will make sense. So, I will attempt one more, because I don't see this going any better. So, thank you for watching, and blessed be.